What's up, guys? Derek Johnson from Legendary Leads here, and today I'm going to show you how to upload a list of contacts into your Legendary Leads app and kind of some best practices for managing those contacts once they're in there. So I preloaded a pipeline for you guys. So in Opportunities, you should see your default pipeline right here once you load up your account. So what we're going to do is actually add these contacts to this pipeline during the upload. So a couple things we need to do in order for that to happen. We're going to create a tag. And while we're at it, in settings, we're also going to create some custom fields, just so you understand how that works. So first, let's go to tags, and we'll create a new tag, and we'll call this contact upload demo. And I'll hit add. And then we'll make some custom fields. I've already added a phone 2. Let's add a phone 3. So it's got some field types you can select from. Think of the best fit. So if it's like a short, address or something, you could use text. If it's a number. If it's a dollar amount, monetary. If you have a drop down, you could do either a single option or multi-option, radio, and stuff like that. So we're just going to add that second address field now. And I'll call it address 2. So now we've got 3 custom fields. We added a tag, so when we upload our list, we'll be able to add this tag to those contacts. And now we're going to create a workflow as well. So once that tag gets added, they'll go into the default pipeline. So we'll create a workflow, start from scratch. And this will be contact upload demo. Trigger type is CRM, and it's going to be contact tag. And I'm going to filter that down to tag added and that tag we just created. So that's our trigger, and the action is simply going to be add update opportunity. We'll select that default pipeline, the first stage of the pipeline. We'll leave opportunity name blank because our contacts will populate that data. If we wanted to put a source in here where the list is from, we could do that right here and also assign a lead value. The only other thing we want to do is create open as a status, and we'll hit save. We could add additional actions. So if you wanted to fire up a drip campaign as soon as they came in, you've got all these actions here you can choose from. So pretty much anything you would want to do, you can do that. But we're just going to add them to the pipeline so you guys can see how this works. So now we're going to add our contacts. So this is the contact page. Up here at the top, you can see kind of the different options. If you want to move a bunch of people to a new pipeline, you can do that here by selecting them all and selecting pipeline change. You can add them all to a campaign or workflow. You can send them a text, email, add tag, remove tag, delete the contact, export your contacts, and import contacts. So we're going to select import contacts, and we'll use our Legendary Leads file here. So since the field names matched, they automatically matched to my spreadsheet. So I can just hit continue. If something wasn't mapping correctly, you could select it here from the drop down to make sure that it maps correctly in the system. And it'll allow you to preview the data. So this is a dummy contact I created, and you can see this is the phone number. So this is the one the system will call in this format. And you can see the address, city, state, zip, all pulled in, and my additional custom fields pulled in right here. So if you're missing some data for a contact, like maybe not all your contacts have emails, what you can do is hit another sample, and it will show you each sample, how it's going to pull that data in. So as you scroll through the samples, you should be able to gather whether that's pulling them in correctly or not. Once you're good to go, you can just hit continue, and this will allow you to update only new fields if you've already uploaded a list like this before, or if you want to overwrite everything, you can select this option. Well, this is the default, so we'll hit continue, and we're going to add that contact upload demo tag. And when we do that, that should trigger that automation we created, and that's the reason we made a tag. So you can also, use the tags as your list name stuff like that. So now we'll go back to opportunities, and there are all those people who were on our spreadsheet. They got populated into our pipeline, and since that was our workflow, that's all that happened, but we could have done other things. And that's basically it for uploading contacts. Make sure you have all your custom fields that you want. That way, that data gets pushed in with the contact. So let's take Renda, for example. If we wanted to see that additional info, the custom fields we added, basically we could open this up in conversations. That's going to show all our previous conversations. And you can go to this additional info tab, and there's our additional info for that contact. So hopefully that helps, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to support through our chat, and we'll be sure to get you straightened out. And once you're done uploading your first list, go ahead and try to create a similar workflow. See if you can add those leads to a pipeline and track those leads as they come into the system. So with that being said, appreciate you guys, and I'll catch you on the next video.